Chinyere went to bed feeling unusually tired in her sleep. She found herself standing in a dark forest. There were strange figures dressed in black robes, chanting around a fire. Irene was there too, smiling at her. "Welcome, Chinyere," Irene said. "This is your new family." Chinyere was confused and scared, but she couldn't move or speak. One of the robe figures placed a hand on her head and whispered, "Your life will change from this day. You will serve us and bring others into our kingdom." When Chinyere woke up, she thought it was just a bad dream, but from that day, her behavior began to change. Chinyere was the pride of her mother, Mama Chi. Growing up in a small town, Chinyere had always been the brightest star in her primary school. She consistently took first place in her class, winning awards and representing her school in inter-school competitions. Mama Chi, a single mother, worked tirelessly selling vegetables at the market to provide for her daughter. Seeing Chinyere excel in school made all the sacrifices worth it. But everything changed when Chinyere entered secondary school. Secondary school was a new world for Chinyere. She started at the top of her class, impressing her teachers with her intelligence. She was full of hope and determination. She dreamed of becoming a doctor and bringing honor to her family. But during her first term, she met Irene, a girl who was the complete opposite of her. Irene was flashy, bold, and always had a crowd of boys following her. At first, Chinyere avoided Irene, focusing on her studies, but Irene was persistent. She would sit beside Chinyere in class, complimenting her intelligence and saying how much fun they could have together. Slowly, Chinyere began to let her guard down. One day, during break time, Irene brought Chinyere a snack, fried meat and a soft drink. Chinyere hesitated, but Irene laughed and said, "You are acting as if I poisoned it. Eat now." Reluctantly, Chinyere ate the food. That night, everything changed. Chinyere went to bed feeling unusually tired in her sleep. She found herself standing in a dark forest. There were strange figures dressed in black robes, chanting around a fire. Irene was there too, smiling at her. "Welcome, Chinyere," Irene said. "This is your new family." Chinyere was confused and scared, but she couldn't move or speak. One of the robe figures placed a hand on her head and whispered, "Your life will change from this day. You will serve us and bring others into our kingdom." When Chinyere woke up, she thought it was just a bad dream, but from that day, her behavior began to change. Chinyere became a different person. She stopped paying attention in class and started hanging out with Irene and her group of friends. They would skip classes and go to hidden spots behind the school to smoke and gossip. At home, Chinyere was no longer the sweet, obedient daughter Mama Chi knew. She became rude, refusing to do chores and yelling at her mom for no reason. If her mom tried to advise her, Chinyere would snap, "Leave me alone. I'm not a child anymore." Soon, Chinyere started sneaking out of the house at night. She would dress in skipping clothes and go to nightclubs with Irene. Mama Chi would wait up for her, crying and praying, but Chinyere didn't care. "Chinyere, please," her mother begged one night. "This path you are on will destroy you. Let's go for prayers. I know a pastor who can help." Chinyere laughed in her mother's face. "Prayers? For what? I'm fine the way I am. Stop disturbing me." Chinyere's academics suffered greatly. From being the best in her class, she started failing every subject. Her teachers tried to intervene, but Chinyere ignored them. During exams, she would either write nonsense or leave the paper blank. When it was time for her final secondary school exams, Chinyere barely passed. Her grades weren't good enough to get into the university. Mama Chi was heartbroken, but she encouraged Chinyere to retake the exams. Chinyere, don't give up. You can do it, Mama Chi said. But Chinyere failed again and again and again and again. By the fourth time, Chinyere started to feel the weight of her failures. She watched her friends and classmates move on with their lives. Some were in their final year at the university, while others were already working. Chinyere, meanwhile, was stuck at home doing nothing with her life. One evening, Chinyere sat in her room and thought about how far she had fallen. She remembered her primary school days when she was a shining star and her mother's proud smiles. Now her mother barely smiled. Mama Chi had aged from all the stress, her once bright eyes, now dull with sorrow. Chinyere broke down in tears. For the first time, she felt regret. She went to her mother's room and knelt by her bedside. "Mom, I'm sorry," she sobbed. "I've wasted my life. Please help me." Mama Chi hugged her daughter tightly, tears streaming down her face. "It's not too late, my child. God can still save you." The next day, Mama Chi took Chinyere to see Pastor Ezekiel, a man known for his powerful prayers and deliverance services. Pastor Ezekiel listened to Chinyere's story and nodded knowingly. "You have been trapped by the forces of darkness," he said, "but their hold on you will be broken today." The prayer session was intense. Pastor Ezekiel and his team prayed over Chinyere, calling on the name of Jesus. Chinyere felt a burning sensation in her chest and began to scream uncontrollably. She collapsed to the floor, shaking as if something was trying to leave her body. Finally, she let out a piercing cry and went still. When she opened her eyes, she felt a peace she hadn't known in years. After her deliverance, Chinyere's life began to change. She cut off all ties with Irene and her bad friends. She apologized to her mom and started attending evening classes to prepare for her exams again. This time, she passed with flying colors and got admitted into the university to study medicine. Mama Chi was overjoyed, and Chinyere promised never to stray from the right path again. Her story became a testimony in their community, a reminder of the power of prayer and a mother's unconditional love. The moral lessons of this story is that parents should deliberately teach their children how to choose friends when they start a new school. The children should not allow their friends to choose them, but they should rather be the one to decide who they want to be friends with. Children should stop eating food, snacks from friends at school or anywhere. They should be contented with the food they brought from home. Parents should not lose hope when they notice that their children have strayed away from the right path, but pray patiently. One day, the prayers of many years will be answered by God. Finally, when a child notices that he or she has erred, they should run back to their parents and apologize. It is never too late to start all over again. Thanks for watching.